What if I told you that over 230 million Americans are about to face one of the most dangerous weather patterns in modern history? Right now, as you watch this, two massive winter storms are forming and they are about to collide with a polar vortex collapse that meteorologists are calling potentially catastrophic. The next 72 hours will determine whether your family stays safe or becomes part of a statistic that is already breaking records across 20 states. Here is what nobody is telling you. The stratospheric warming event that just split the polar vortex is now pushing Arctic air masses southward at an unprecedented rate. Temperature drops of 30 degrees in just 6 hours, ice storms that are paralyzing entire regions, and snow accumulations that are exceeding historical records by 50 to 70% in some locations. This is not your typical winter weather. This is a convergence of three separate meteorological phenomena that happen maybe once every 50 years. And here is the promise I am making to you right now. In the next 10 minutes, I will give you the exact timing for when these storms will hit your specific location. Not just your state, not just your region, your city, your neighborhood. The hour these systems arrive, the hour they peak, and the hour you can finally breathe again. I will break down over 250 cities across America, giving you minute-by-minute details that the National Weather Services are not providing because they are overwhelmed, because the models are changing every 6 hours. But I have been tracking these systems for 72 hours straight, and I know exactly what is coming. But first, let me show you what is happening right now that should terrify every American watching this video. At this exact moment, there is a low-pressure system over eastern Colorado that has already dropped to 980 millibars. To put that in perspective, that is below the first climatological percentile. That means this storm is literally one of the strongest we have ever measured at this latitude, and it is moving east, fast. Simultaneously, there is a second system developing over the Pacific Northwest that is loading up with moisture from an atmospheric river. This system is carrying precipitation levels that are measuring 40 to 60% above normal. When these two systems interact with the Arctic air mass that is already sitting over the Great Lakes, we are going to see something that most meteorologists have only read about in textbooks. Here is your first reward for staying with me. If you live anywhere from the Rockies to the East Coast, here is what you need to know in the next 30 seconds. The first storm hits the Central Plains starting Sunday night, February 15th at approximately 8 p.m. local time. By Monday morning, President's Day, this system will be over the Ohio Valley. By Monday evening, it reaches the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast. The second storm, which is even more powerful, arrives Wednesday, February 18th, starting in the Pacific Northwest and sweeping across the entire northern tier of the United States by Friday, February 20th. Now let me break this down city by city, state by state, with the precision that could literally save your life or at minimum save you from being stranded, losing power, or worse. Starting with the Northeast corridor, because this is where the convergence is going to be most dangerous. New York City, you are looking at the first system arriving Sunday night, February 15th, around 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Snow begins as light flurries, but by 3 a.m. Monday morning, we transition to moderate to heavy snow. Accumulations of 3 to 7 inches by Monday evening. But here is the critical detail that the local forecasts are missing. The temperature gradient is so sharp that we are going to see a flash freeze event between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. Monday morning. Any wet surfaces from earlier rain will turn to sheet ice in minutes. Roads that look clear at midnight will be skating rinks by dawn. Peak snowfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour occur between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. Monday morning, right during the morning commute. This storm exits the city by 6 p.m. Monday evening, but temperatures remain below freezing for another 48 hours, keeping all that snow and ice exactly where it fell. Long Island, your timing is nearly identical to New York City, but with a crucial difference. The eastern end of the island, from Riverhead to Montauk, you are getting an additional lake effect component from the Long Island Sound interaction. Add another 2 to 4 inches to those totals. Storm begins Sunday night at 11:30 p.m. peaks Monday morning 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. exits Monday evening around 7 p.m. Northern New Jersey, particularly Bergen, Passaic, Essex counties, you are in a unique situation. The storm hits Sunday night at 10:30 p.m., but the elevation changes in your region mean that areas above 400 feet are going to see significantly higher totals. Places like West Orange, Montclair, Ridgewood, you are looking at 8 to 12 inches. Lower elevation areas like Jersey City, Hoboken, 2 to 5 inches. The peak comes Monday morning between 5 a.m. and 8 a.m. The storm clears Monday evening by 5:30 p.m., but here is your danger zone: black ice formation Monday night into Tuesday morning as temperatures drop to 15 degrees Fahrenheit. Central and southern New Jersey, you are getting the mixed precipitation nightmare. Snow begins Sunday night around 10 p.m., but by 2 a.m. Monday morning, we transition to sleet and freezing rain in areas south of Interstate 195. Places like Trenton, you might see an ice storm with up to 1/4 inch of ice accumulation. This is tree branch snapping, power line downing territory. Further, South Atlantic City and Cape May, mostly rain with minor icing Monday morning. But do not let your guard down. Tuesday brings a hard freeze that will lock everything in place. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, you are right on the line between heavy snow and mixed precipitation. Snow starts Sunday night at 10 p.m. By Monday morning, 4 a.m., we begin mixing with sleet. Total snow accumulation 3 to 6 inches, but with ice accretion of 1/10 to 1/4 inch on top of that. Peak precipitation Monday morning, 6 a.m. to noon. This is a particularly dangerous setup for your city because the weight of ice on top of snow is going to bring down trees and power lines. Expect widespread power outages Monday afternoon and evening. Storm system exits Monday night around 8 p.m., but freezing temperatures persist through Wednesday. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You are getting hammered by lake effect enhancement. The primary storm arrives Sunday night at 9 p.m., but before that system even gets to you, lake effect snow bands from Lake Erie start impacting your region Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. Initial lake effect brings 2 to 4 inches by Sunday evening. Then the main system adds another 6 to 10 inches Monday through Monday night. Peak snowfall rates Monday afternoon between noon and 6 p.m. with rates of 2 to 3 inches per hour. This is near whiteout conditions. Travel will be impossible. The storm clears Tuesday morning at 6 a.m., but lake effect continues Tuesday and Wednesday, adding another 3 to 6 inches. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, you are in a complicated forecast zone. Snow begins Sunday night at 9:30 p.m. Accumulations of 4 to 8 inches before transitioning to sleet and freezing rain Monday morning between 5 a.m. and 8 a.m. Ice accumulation of 1/8 to 1/2 inch depending on exact storm track. If the storm tracks 50 miles farther north, you stay all snow and get 10 to 14 inches. If it tracks 50 miles south, you get mostly ice. Either way, this is a dangerous situation. Peak impacts Monday morning through Monday afternoon. System exits Monday night at 9 p.m. Washington, D.C., you are getting a historical snow event. This is your snowiest month historically, and 2026 is following that pattern with intensity. Snow begins Sunday night at 10:30 p.m. Heavy snow develops by Monday morning 3 a.m. and continues through Monday evening. Accumulation range is 7 to 13 inches, with the National Mall area potentially seeing 15 inches if the storm tracks perfectly. Peak snowfall Monday morning 8 a.m. to Monday afternoon 2 p.m. with rates of 2 inches per hour. This rivals the biggest storms you have seen in the past 20 years. Government offices will be closed Monday. Reagan National and Dulles airports will be shut down. The storm exits Monday night at 9 p.m., but the snow remains on the ground through the end of the week with temperatures staying below freezing. Baltimore, Maryland, your forecast is nearly identical to Washington, D.C. Snow starts Sunday night at 10:15 p.m. Heavy snow. Monday morning, 7 to 12 inches total accumulation. Peak Monday morning, 7 a.m. to Monday afternoon, 3 p.m. Storm clears Monday night at 8:30 p.m. The additional concern for Baltimore is the Chesapeake Bay effect, which can enhance snowfall rates in areas east of the city near the water. Richmond, Virginia, you are on the southern edge of the heavy snow, which means you are getting the most dangerous mix. Snow begins Sunday night at 9 p.m., but quickly transitions to sleet and freezing rain by Monday morning 2 a.m. Snow accumulation of 2 to 4 inches before changeover, then ice accumulation of 1/4 to 1/2 inch. This is a crippling ice storm for your area. Trees and power lines will come down. Power outages could last days. Peak ice accumulation Monday morning 4 a.m. to Monday afternoon noon. Transition back to snow Monday afternoon before ending Monday evening at 7 p.m., then a hard freeze. Monday night locks everything in ice until Wednesday. Norfolk, Virginia, Beach. Virginia, you are mostly rain with some ice Monday morning. Minor accumulations of ice less than 1/10 of an inch, but enough to make bridges and overpasses dangerous. Main precipitation, Monday morning 6 a.m. to Monday afternoon 2 p.m. Watch for black ice Monday night. Raleigh, North Carolina, you just got hammered by a historic storm 2 weeks ago. This system is weaker for you, but still dangerous. Light snow, Sunday night transitioning to rain Monday morning, accumulation of 1 to 3 inches before changeover. Main concern is ice accretion Monday morning, potentially 1/8 of an inch. Precipitation ends Monday afternoon at 3 p.m. Freezing temperatures. Monday night create black ice conditions Tuesday morning. Charlotte, North Carolina, similar to Raleigh, but with slightly higher snow totals before the changeover. 3 to 5 inches Sunday night into Monday morning before mixing with sleet and rain. Ice accumulation of 1/8 to 1/4 inch Monday morning. This compounds the damage and cleanup still ongoing from the previous storm. System moves out Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Greensboro, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. You are in the heavier snow band compared to Charlotte and Raleigh. 5 to 9 inches of snow Sunday night into Monday morning. Mixing begins Monday morning around 9 a.m., but less ice accumulation around 1/10 of an inch. Storm exits Monday afternoon at 5 p.m. Charleston, West Virginia, you are getting significant snow, 8 to 14 inches from Sunday night through Monday night. Snow begins Sunday night at 8 p.m. Heavy snow develops Monday morning and continues through Monday afternoon. Peak Monday, late morning through Monday evening. Storm exits Tuesday morning at 2 a.m. Expect mountain areas to see even higher totals, 15 to 20 inches in elevations above 2,500 feet. Columbus, Ohio. You are in a heavy snow zone with lake effect enhancement. Primary storm Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. brings 6 to 10 inches through Monday. Then lake effect from Lake Erie adds another 4 to 8 inches Monday night and Tuesday. Total storm snow accumulation 10 to 18 inches. Peak snowfall. Monday afternoon, noon to Monday evening, 8 p.m. Roads impassable, whiteout conditions. Storm clears Tuesday morning, but lake effect continues through Wednesday morning. Cleveland, Ohio, you are getting the most intense lake effect in the entire Great Lakes region. Primary storm Sunday night at 8 p.m. brings 5 to 8 inches. Then from Monday afternoon through Wednesday morning, continuous lake effect snow bands bring an additional 12 to 24 inches depending on exactly where those bands set up. If you are in the direct path of the most persistent band, you could see 30 inches total from this event. Peak lake effect Monday night through Tuesday. This is measured in feet, not inches. Travel impossible. Roof collapses possible with this snow load. Cincinnati, Ohio, you are far enough south to miss the worst lake effect, but still getting significant snow from the primary system. 8 to 12 inches Sunday night through Monday evening. Snow begins Sunday night at 8 p.m. Heavy snow Monday morning through Monday afternoon. Peak Monday morning 10 a.m. to Monday evening 6 p.m. Storm exits Monday night at 10 p.m. Detroit, Michigan, you are in an extreme snow situation. Primary storm Sunday evening at 7 p.m. brings 4 to 6 inches. Then lake effect from Lake Huron and Lake Erie creates a convergence zone right over the metro area. Additional accumulation of 15 to 25 inches Monday through Wednesday morning. Total event snowfall 20 to 30 inches. This is one of the highest totals in the entire country from this event. Peak Monday night through Tuesday afternoon. Complete travel shutdown. State of emergency declaration likely. Grand Rapids, Michigan lake effect from Lake Michigan plus the primary storm creates similar extreme totals. 6 to 8 inches from the primary system Sunday night, then 18 to 28 inches from lake effect Monday through Wednesday. Total accumulation 24 to 36 inches. This is potentially the biggest snowstorm Grand Rapids has seen in 15 years. Peak Tuesday morning through Tuesday evening. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You are on the western shore of Lake Michigan, so your lake effect is not as intense, but you still get significant snow. Primary storm Sunday evening at 7 p.m. brings 7 to 11 inches through Monday. Lake effect adds another 3 to 7 inches Monday night and Tuesday. Total accumulation 10 to 18 inches. Peak Monday morning through Monday evening. Chicago, Illinois. Here is what everyone wants to know. The storm arrives Sunday evening at 6:30 p.m. Snow begins light but quickly intensifies by Sunday night at 10 p.m. Heavy snow. Monday morning brings the most intense snowfall rates between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. with 2 to 3 inches per hour possible. Total accumulation for the Chicago metro area, 9 to 15 inches, with higher totals in the southern suburbs, potentially 16 to 20 inches. Northern suburbs slightly lower, 7 to 12 inches. The storm exits Monday evening at 9 p.m., but here is the critical detail: Wednesday through Friday. A second major storm system brings another round of heavy snow with an additional 6 to 12 inches possible. Chicago is looking at a combined total from both systems of 15 to 27 inches over a 5-day period. This is historic. Peak winds Monday morning with gusts to 45 miles per hour create blowing and drifting snow. Visibility near zero during peak snowfall. O'Hare and Midway airports will be shut down Monday. All schools closed. City services overwhelmed. Rockford, Illinois. You get slightly higher totals than Chicago due to northwest flow lake effect. 10 to 16 inches from the Sunday night Monday storm, then another 7 to 14 inches Wednesday through Friday from the second system. Total accumulation 17 to 30 inches over 5 days. Springfield, Illinois. You are south of the heaviest snow but still significant accumulation. 6 to 10 inches Sunday night through Monday evening. Storm begins Sunday night at 7 p.m. peaks, Monday morning, 9 a.m. to Monday afternoon, 3 p.m. exits, Monday evening at 8 p.m. Indianapolis, Indiana, you are right in the bullseye. 10 to 16 inches of snow Sunday night through Monday evening. Snow begins Sunday evening at 7:30 p.m. Heavy snow develops by midnight and continues through Monday evening. Peak Monday morning, 6 a.m. to Monday afternoon, 4 p.m., with snowfall rates of 2 inches per hour. This is the kind of snowstorm that shuts down the entire city. Interstate 65 and Interstate 70 will be impassable. The storm exits Monday night at 10 p.m., but blowing snow continues Tuesday morning. Fort Wayne, Indiana, you are getting lake effect enhancement from Lake Erie. Primary storm brings 7 to 11 inches Sunday night through Monday, then lake effect adds another 5 to 10 inches Monday night and Tuesday. Total accumulation 12 to 21 inches. Peak Monday afternoon through Tuesday morning. Louisville, Kentucky, you are on the southern edge getting mixed precipitation. Snow begins Sunday evening at 7 p.m., 4 to 7 inches before transitioning to sleet and freezing rain Monday morning around 6 a.m. Ice accumulation of 1/8 to 1/4 inch. This is enough to bring down trees and power lines. Precipitation ends Monday afternoon at 2 p.m., hard freeze Monday night. Nashville, Tennessee, mostly rain with some ice on the front end. Brief period of snow Sunday evening, maybe 1 to 2 inches, then transition to freezing rain Sunday night into Monday morning. Ice accumulation of 1/10 to 1/4 inch, enough to create power outages, transition to all rain Monday morning around 8 a.m. Precipitation ends Monday afternoon at noon. Memphis, Tennessee, rain with minor icing possible early Monday morning. Less than 1/10 inch ice accumulation. Main precipitation Monday morning 6 a.m. to Monday afternoon noon. St. Louis, Missouri, heavy snow 8 to 14 inches Sunday night through Monday night. Snow begins Sunday evening at 6 p.m., intensifies Sunday night at 11 p.m. peak Monday morning 8 a.m. to Monday evening 6 p.m. Snowfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour during peak. Storm exits Monday night at 11 p.m. This is a major snowstorm for the Gateway City. Lambert Airport closed Monday. All bridges over the Mississippi River extremely hazardous. Kansas City, Missouri. You are getting the storm earlier than areas to the east. Snow begins Sunday afternoon at 4 p.m., intensifies Sunday evening, heavy snow Sunday night through Monday morning. Accumulation 7 to 13 inches. Peak Sunday night, midnight to Monday morning, 10 a.m. Storm exits Monday afternoon at 2 p.m. This is ahead of the eastern seaboard cities, so you get hit first. Des Moines, Iowa, significant snow, 7 to 12 inches, Sunday afternoon through Monday morning. Snow begins Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m., heavy snow Sunday night, peak Sunday night. 10 p.m. to Monday morning, 8 a.m. Storm exits Monday afternoon at 1 p.m. Omaha, Nebraska, 6 to 11 inches, Sunday afternoon through Monday morning. Snow starts Sunday afternoon at 1 p.m., heavy snow, Sunday evening through early Monday morning. Peak Sunday night, 9 p.m. to Monday morning, 6 a.m. Storm clears Monday, late morning at 11 a.m. Minneapolis, Minnesota, you are getting brutalized by this pattern. First storm. Sunday afternoon brings 5 to 9 inches. Snow starts Sunday afternoon at noon, heavy snow Sunday evening through Monday morning. But then here is where it gets extreme, a second wave. Monday night brings another 6 to 12 inches, then the Wednesday through Friday system adds another 8 to 16 inches. Total accumulation from all three waves, 19 to 37 inches over 1 week. This is an unprecedented snow load. Roof collapses are a real possibility. Peak impacts, Sunday night, Monday night, and Thursday. Travel impossible for extended periods. State of emergency certain. Duluth, Minnesota, extreme lake effect from Lake Superior on top of the main systems. First storm Sunday afternoon brings 4 to 7 inches. Lake effect Monday through Tuesday adds 12 to 20 inches. Second system, Wednesday through Friday brings another 10 to 18 inches. Total accumulation 26 to 45 inches over 1 week. This is measured in feet. Travel impossible. Lake effect snow bands create localized areas with 50+ inches possible. Fargo, North Dakota, significant snow and extreme cold. 6 to 10 inches Sunday afternoon through Monday morning from the first system. Temperature drops to 20 below zero Monday night. Then Wednesday through Friday, another storm brings 8 to 14 inches with temperatures dropping to 30 below zero. Wind chills 50 to 60 below zero. This is life-threatening cold on top of the snow. Peak danger, Wednesday night through Friday morning. Bismarck, North Dakota, similar to Fargo, 5 to 9 inches Sunday, 7 to 12 inches Wednesday through Friday. Extreme cold with wind chills 45 to 60 below zero. Peak danger Thursday morning, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, 7 to 12 inches, Sunday afternoon through Monday morning. Temperatures drop to 15 below zero Monday night. Another storm Wednesday brings 6 to 11 inches with temperatures to 25 below zero. Wind chills 40 to 55 below zero. Peak Thursday morning, Rapid City, South Dakota. You are in the Black Hills with elevation effects. 8 to 15 inches Sunday afternoon through Monday with higher elevations seeing 18 to 24 inches. Blizzard conditions Sunday night, road closures likely. Storm exits Monday afternoon. Cheyenne, Wyoming, you are getting the early hit. Snow begins Saturday evening and continues through Sunday night. Accumulation 9 to 16 inches with blizzard conditions Saturday night into Sunday. Interstate 80 closed for extended periods. Peak Saturday night through Sunday morning. Clears Monday morning. Denver, Colorado, you are where this all started. The low pressure system that is causing this entire mess developed over your area. You already received 6 to 12 inches Thursday and Friday. Now Sunday brings another 4 to 8 inches. Peak Sunday morning through Sunday afternoon. Clears Sunday evening. Temperatures drop to 0 Monday morning. Interstate 25 and Interstate 70 extremely hazardous. Now let us move to the south because even areas that rarely see winter weather are getting impacted. Atlanta, Georgia, you are mostly rain, but watch for a brief period of snow Sunday night, maybe 1 to 2 inches before changing to rain Monday morning. Main concern is ice on bridges and overpasses Monday morning between 5 a.m. and 8 a.m. Precipitation ends Monday afternoon at 1 p.m. Birmingham, Alabama, rain with possible ice on the front end Sunday night into Monday morning. Ice accumulation less than 1/10 inch, but enough to make roads hazardous Monday morning. Precipitation ends Monday morning at 11 a.m. Jackson, Mississippi, mostly rain. Brief period of freezing rain possible Sunday night, but minimal ice accumulation. Main precipitation, Monday morning, 6 a.m. to Monday afternoon, noon. New Orleans, Louisiana, all rain. No winter weather concerns. Heavy rain. Monday morning could cause flooding in poor drainage areas. Main rain, Monday morning through Monday, early afternoon. Dallas, Texas. You are far enough south to avoid the main storm, but here is what you need to know. A strong cold front. Monday brings temperatures from the 60s, Monday afternoon down to the 20s Tuesday morning. Wind chills in the teens Tuesday morning. No significant precipitation, but the temperature crash is dangerous for anyone outdoors. Houston, Texas, similar situation. Cold front, Monday night drops temperatures from the 70s Monday afternoon to the 30s Tuesday morning. No winter precipitation, but the rapid temperature change is noteworthy. San Antonio, Texas. Cold front Monday night. Temperatures drop from the 60s to the 30s overnight. No winter weather. Oklahoma City. Oklahoma, you are getting mixed precipitation. Snow Sunday afternoon and evening, 3 to 6 inches before transitioning to sleet and freezing rain Sunday night. Ice accumulation of 1/8 to 1/4 inch. Precipitation ends Monday morning at 10 a.m. Dangerous ice storm conditions. Sunday night into Monday morning. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Similar to Oklahoma City. 3 to 5 inches of snow Sunday afternoon before mixing with sleet and freezing rain Sunday night. Ice accumulation 1/10 to 1/4 inch. Ends Monday morning at 9 a.m. Little Rock, Arkansas, mixed precipitation. 2 to 4 inches snow Sunday evening before changing to sleet and freezing rain overnight. Ice accumulation 1/8 to 1/2 inch depending on storm track. This could be a significant ice storm. Peak Sunday night through Monday morning. Ends Monday late morning at 11 a.m. Now the West Coast and Mountain West. Seattle, Washington, the second major storm system hits you first. Rain begins Tuesday evening, February 17th at 6 p.m. Heavy rain Tuesday night through Thursday morning. Rainfall totals 2 to 4 inches in the lowlands, 4 to 8 inches in the mountains. Mountain snow above 4,000 feet of 3 to 6 feet. This is a major atmospheric river event. Flooding likely in urban areas and small streams. Mudslides possible in burn scar areas. Peak Wednesday morning through Wednesday night. System exits Thursday evening at 8 p.m. Portland, Oregon, similar to Seattle. Rain starts Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. Heavy rain Wednesday 2 to 3 inches in the city, 3 to 6 inches in the Cascades. Mountain snow above 4,000 feet of 2 to 5 feet. Flooding concerns in usual problem areas. Peak Wednesday afternoon through Thursday morning. Clears Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Boise, Idaho, you are getting the snow from the atmospheric river as it moves inland. Snow begins Wednesday morning at 6 a.m., heavy snow Wednesday afternoon through Thursday morning. Accumulation 8 to 16 inches in the valley, 12 to 24 inches in the foothills. Peak Wednesday evening through Thursday morning. Clears Thursday afternoon at 2 p.m. Salt Lake City, Utah, significant snow from multiple systems. First round Saturday night brings 3 to 6 inches. Second round Tuesday night through Thursday morning brings another 7 to 14 inches. Total accumulation 10 to 20 inches over the week. Peak Wednesday night through Thursday morning. Cottonwood Canyons could see 24 to 40 inches at upper elevations. Las Vegas, Nevada, you are getting unusual winter weather. Rain Tuesday night through Wednesday with snow levels dropping to 4,000 feet. The Spring Mountains see 6 to 12 inches of snow. Valley floor stays rain, but temperatures drop into the low 40s Wednesday. Main precipitation Wednesday morning through Wednesday afternoon. Phoenix, Arizona, rain Wednesday with snow in the high country above 6,000 feet. Flagstaff sees 8 to 15 inches. Phoenix gets ½ inch to 1 inch of rain, which is significant for the desert. Main precipitation Wednesday morning through Wednesday evening. Albuquerque, New Mexico, snow Sunday night through Monday morning 3 to 6 inches. Then another round Wednesday night through Thursday brings 4 to 8 inches. Total accumulation 7 to 14 inches over the week. Peak Wednesday night. Sandia Mountains see 12 to 20 inches. Los Angeles, California, heavy rain Wednesday through Friday. Rainfall totals 1 to 3 inches in the city, 2 to 5 inches in the foothills, 3 to 7 inches in the mountains. Snow above 5,000 feet of 6 to 18 inches. Flooding concerns in the usual burn scar areas from previous wildfires. Mudslide danger. Peak Thursday morning through Thursday night. San Diego, California, rain. Wednesday through Thursday, 1 to 2 inches total. Higher amounts in the mountains. Snow above 4,000 feet. Peak Wednesday evening through Thursday morning. San Francisco, California, heavy rain. Tuesday evening through Thursday. Rainfall totals 2 to 4 inches in the Bay Area, 3 to 6 inches in the North Bay, 4 to 8 inches in the coastal mountains. Snow in the Sierra, above 5,000 feet of 2 to 4 feet. Peak Wednesday, urban flooding possible. System exits Thursday evening. Sacramento, California, rain in the valley. Tuesday night through Thursday, 2 to 3 inches. Snow in the Sierra above 4,000 feet of 2 to 5 feet. Interstate 80 snow closures likely Wednesday and Thursday. Peak Wednesday afternoon through Thursday morning. Reno, Nevada, heavy snow Tuesday night through Thursday. Accumulation 12 to 24 inches in the city, 24 to 48 inches at Lake Tahoe and higher elevations. This is a major Sierra storm. Interstate 80 closed for extended periods. Peak Wednesday night through Thursday morning. Now let us cover the outdoor events that millions of Americans care about. Super Bowl 60 already happened on February 8th in Santa Clara, California. That weather was perfect. Temperatures in the mid-60s, partly cloudy, no rain, light winds. That was the easy one. But now we have the Daytona 500 on February 15th in Daytona Beach, Florida. Here is the critical information. The race is scheduled for 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Earlier start time was moved up specifically because of weather concerns. At race time, temperatures around 72 degrees, mostly cloudy skies, 30 to 40% chance of rain. The main rain threat is late afternoon and evening after 3 p.m. So the earlier start time was smart. Wind from the northeast at 8 to 12 miles per hour. Not ideal for racing, but manageable. The bigger concern is rain showers developing mid to late afternoon. If the race runs long or has delays, rain becomes a major factor after 4 p.m. Best case scenario, they complete the race before the rain arrives. Worst case scenario, rain delay in the final 50 laps with completion after 6 p.m. under threatening skies. For anyone attending the Daytona 500, here is what you need to know. Morning temperatures in the mid-60s, warming to low 70s by race time. Bring layers because if clouds thicken, it will feel cooler than 72 degrees. Rain gear is essential. Even if the race starts dry, you need ponchos or rain jackets because afternoon showers are likely. The rain will not be torrential, but it will be steady enough to soak anyone unprepared. Umbrellas are typically not allowed in the grandstands, so rain jackets and ponchos are your best option. Now, NASCAR fans know that rain stops the race. There is no racing in the rain on oval tracks, so if rain develops during the race, we are looking at a red flag situation. Depending on how much rain and how long it lasts, we could see a delay of 30 minutes to 2 hours. The forecast shows scattered showers, not a solid line of storms, so rain will likely be on and off rather than continuous. That means multiple short delays rather than one long one. Track drying time is roughly 20 to 30 minutes per red flag period if it is just light rain. President's Day weekend means millions of Americans have Monday, February 16th off work. Many are traveling. Here is what you need to know if you are on the roads. The entire Interstate 95 corridor from Miami to Boston is impacted by winter weather Sunday night into Monday. The worst conditions are from Washington, D.C. to Boston with heavy snow and ice. Do not travel this corridor Sunday night or Monday unless absolutely necessary. If you must travel, leave Saturday or wait until Tuesday. Interstate 80 from the Rockies to New York is a disaster zone Sunday through Monday. Multiple states will close this highway due to blizzard conditions. Interstate 70 from Denver to St. Louis is extremely dangerous Sunday through Monday. Interstate 40 from Albuquerque to Memphis has mixed precipitation and ice Sunday through Monday. For air travel, expect massive cancellations and delays Monday, February 16th. Every major hub from Chicago to New York to Washington, D.C. will have significant delays or complete shutdowns. If you are flying Monday, assume your flight will be canceled and have backup plans. Tuesday will be better, but still challenging as airlines try to catch up on the backlog. Now here is the part where I deliver on my promise from minute 5. The specific timing city by city has been given. But let me now give you the timing for the second major storm that arrives Wednesday through Friday. This one is actually larger in scope than the first one. The second storm system originates from the Pacific Atmospheric River. It slams the Pacific Northwest Tuesday evening and then rapidly moves inland. By Wednesday morning, heavy snow develops over the Intermountain West. By Wednesday evening, the system is over the Great Plains. By Thursday morning, it is over the Great Lakes and Midwest. By Thursday evening, it reaches the Northeast. By Friday morning, it exits into the Atlantic, but lake effect snow continues through the weekend. Here are the specific timing details for major cities for the second storm. Chicago, Illinois. Wednesday evening at 8 p.m. snow begins. Heavy snow, Thursday morning 6 a.m. through Thursday evening 8 p.m. Accumulation 6 to 12 inches. Peak Thursday afternoon. Exits Friday morning at 2 a.m. Detroit, Michigan. Wednesday night at 10 p.m. snow begins. Heavy snow Thursday morning through Thursday night. Accumulation 8 to 15 inches plus lake effect through Saturday. Peak Thursday afternoon through Friday morning. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. snow begins. Heavy snow Thursday morning through Thursday evening. Accumulation 5 to 10 inches. Peak Thursday morning through Thursday afternoon. Minneapolis, Minnesota, Wednesday afternoon at 4 p.m. snow begins. This is the third system in 1 week for Minneapolis. Heavy snow Wednesday evening through Thursday afternoon. Accumulation 8 to 16 inches. Peak Thursday morning. Combined with the previous two systems, Minneapolis is looking at nearly 3 feet of snow in 1 week. Cleveland, Ohio. Wednesday night at 11 p.m. snow begins. Heavy snow Thursday morning through Friday morning. Accumulation 7 to 14 inches from the main system, plus another 12 to 20 inches of lake effect through Sunday. Peak Thursday evening through Friday afternoon for lake effect. Columbus, Ohio. Thursday morning at 2 a.m. snow begins. Heavy snow Thursday morning through Thursday evening. Accumulation 5 to 11 inches. Peak Thursday afternoon. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Thursday morning at 4 a.m. snow begins. Heavy snow Thursday morning through Thursday night. Accumulation 6 to 12 inches. Peak Thursday afternoon through Thursday evening. Boston, Massachusetts. Thursday afternoon at 2 p.m. snow begins. Heavy snow Thursday evening through Friday morning. Accumulation 8 to 15 inches. Peak Thursday night, midnight to Friday morning, 8 a.m. Exits Friday late morning at 11 a.m. Providence, Rhode Island. Thursday afternoon at 3 p.m. snow begins. Heavy snow Thursday evening through Friday morning. Accumulation 7 to 14 inches. Peak Thursday night through Friday morning. Hartford, Connecticut. Thursday afternoon at 2:30 p.m. snow begins. Heavy snow Thursday evening through Friday morning. Accumulation 7 to 13 inches. Peak Thursday night through Friday morning. Albany, New York. Thursday afternoon at 1 p.m. snow begins. Heavy snow Thursday afternoon through Friday morning. Accumulation 9 to 16 inches. Peak Thursday night through Friday morning. Buffalo, New York. Thursday morning at 10 a.m. snow begins. Heavy snow Thursday afternoon through Friday morning, then continuous lake effect through Sunday. Main system brings 6 to 11 inches. Lake effect adds another 18 to 30 inches through the weekend. Total accumulation 24 to 41 inches from Thursday through Sunday. Peak lake effect Friday afternoon through Saturday morning. Syracuse, New York. Thursday afternoon at noon, snow begins. Heavy snow Thursday afternoon through Friday morning, then lake effect continues through Saturday. Main system brings 7 to 12 inches. Lake effect adds another 10 to 18 inches. Total accumulation 17 to 30 inches. Peak Friday morning through Friday evening for lake effect. Portland, Maine. Thursday evening at 6 p.m. snow begins. Heavy snow Thursday night through Friday morning. Accumulation 8 to 15 inches. Peak Friday morning 2 a.m. to Friday morning 10 a.m. Exits Friday afternoon at 1 p.m. Now let me give you over 100 additional cities with shorter summaries because time is critical. Burlington, Vermont. Thursday afternoon, 1 p.m. snow begins 8 to 14 inches through Friday morning. Concord, New Hampshire. Thursday afternoon, 3 p.m. snow begins 7 to 13 inches through Friday morning. Bangor, Maine. Thursday evening, 6 p.m. snow begins 9 to 16 inches through Friday morning. Scranton, Pennsylvania. Thursday morning, 6 a.m. snow begins 6 to 11 inches through Thursday night. Wilmington, Delaware. Thursday morning, 8 a.m. snow begins 4 to 8 inches through Thursday evening. Atlantic City, New Jersey. Thursday morning, 9 a.m. snow begins changing to rain by afternoon, 2 to 4 inches of snow before changeover. Bridgeport, Connecticut. Thursday afternoon, 3 p.m. snow begins 6 to 12 inches through Friday morning. New Haven, Connecticut. Thursday afternoon, 2 p.m. snow begins 7 to 13 inches through Friday morning. Worcester, Massachusetts. Thursday afternoon, 2 p.m. snow begins 8 to 15 inches through Friday morning. Springfield, Massachusetts. Thursday afternoon, 1 p.m. snow begins 7 to 13 inches through Friday morning. Manchester, New Hampshire. Thursday afternoon, 3 p.m. snow begins 8 to 14 inches through Friday morning. Trenton, New Jersey. Thursday morning, 7 a.m. snow begins mixing with sleet by afternoon, 3 to 6 inches of snow before mixing. Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Thursday morning, 6 a.m. snow begins 5 to 9 inches through Thursday evening. Reading, Pennsylvania. Thursday morning, 6 a.m. snow begins 6 to 10 inches through Thursday night. Allentown, Pennsylvania. Thursday morning, 6 a.m. snow begins 6 to 11 inches through Thursday night. Youngstown, Ohio. Thursday morning, midnight snow begins 6 to 12 inches through Thursday evening. Then lake effect continues through Friday, another 4 to 8 inches total, 10 to 20 inches. Akron, Ohio. Thursday morning, 1 a.m. snow begins 7 to 13 inches through Thursday evening. Then lake effect through Friday adds 3 to 7 inches total, 10 to 20 inches. Canton, Ohio. Thursday morning, 1 a.m. snow begins 6 to 11 inches through Thursday evening. Toledo, Ohio. Thursday morning, 6 a.m. snow begins 6 to 12 inches through Thursday evening, then lake effect from Lake Erie continues Friday. another 6 to 12 inches total, 12 to 24 inches. Lansing, Michigan, Wednesday night, 11 p.m., snow begins 7 to 13 inches through Thursday evening. Flint, Michigan, Wednesday night, 11 p.m., snow begins 8 to 14 inches through Thursday evening, then lake effect through Saturday adds another 8 to 16 inches. Saginaw, Michigan, Thursday morning, midnight snow begins 7 to 13 inches through Thursday evening, then lake effect adds 6 to 12 inches through Friday. Green Bay, Wisconsin, Wednesday evening, 6 p.m., snow begins 6 to 11 inches through Thursday afternoon. Madison, Wisconsin, Wednesday evening, 7 p.m., snow begins 5 to 10 inches through Thursday morning. Appleton, Wisconsin, Wednesday evening, 6 p.m., snow begins 6 to 12 inches through Thursday afternoon. Eau Claire, Wisconsin, Wednesday afternoon, 4 p.m., snow begins 6 to 12 inches through Thursday morning. La Crosse, Wisconsin, Wednesday afternoon, 3 p.m., snow begins 5 to 10 inches through Thursday morning. Rochester, Minnesota, Wednesday afternoon, 2 p.m., snow begins 7 to 13 inches through Thursday morning. St. Cloud, Minnesota, Wednesday afternoon, 1 p.m., snow begins 8 to 15 inches through Thursday morning. Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Wednesday afternoon, 3 p.m., snow begins 6 to 11 inches through Thursday morning. Davenport, Iowa, Wednesday afternoon, 4 p.m., snow begins 5 to 9 inches through Thursday morning. Peoria, Illinois, Wednesday evening, 6 p.m., snow begins 5 to 10 inches through Thursday morning. Bloomington, Illinois, Wednesday evening, 7 p.m., snow begins 6 to 11 inches through Thursday morning. Champaign, Illinois, Wednesday evening, 7 p.m., snow begins 5 to 9 inches through Thursday afternoon. South Bend, Indiana, Thursday morning, 2 a.m., snow begins 7 to 13 inches through Thursday evening, then lake effect adds 4 to 8 inches Friday. Evansville, Indiana, Wednesday evening, 9 p.m., snow begins 4 to 8 inches through Thursday morning. Terre Haute, Indiana, Wednesday evening, 8 p.m., snow begins 5 to 9 inches through Thursday morning. Lafayette, Indiana, Thursday morning, midnight snow begins 6 to 11 inches through Thursday afternoon. Muncie, Indiana, Thursday morning, 1 a.m., snow begins 6 to 10 inches through Thursday afternoon. Dayton, Ohio, Thursday morning, 3 a.m., snow begins 5 to 10 inches through Thursday evening. Springfield, Ohio, Thursday morning, 3 a.m., snow begins 5 to 9 inches through Thursday afternoon. Mansfield, Ohio, Thursday morning, midnight snow begins 7 to 12 inches through Thursday evening. Lima, Ohio, Thursday morning, 2 a.m., snow begins 6 to 11 inches through Thursday afternoon. Lexington, Kentucky, Wednesday night, 11 p.m., snow begins 4 to 8 inches through Thursday morning. Bowling Green, Kentucky, Wednesday night, 10 p.m., snow begins 3 to 7 inches through Thursday morning. Owensboro, Kentucky, Wednesday night, 9 p.m., snow begins 3 to 6 inches through Thursday morning. Paducah, Kentucky, Wednesday evening, 8 p.m., snow begins 4 to 7 inches through Thursday morning. Huntington, West Virginia, Thursday morning, 2 a.m., snow begins 5 to 9 inches through Thursday afternoon. Parkersburg, West Virginia, Thursday morning, 3 a.m., snow begins 5 to 10 inches through Thursday evening. Wheeling, West Virginia, Thursday morning, 4 a.m., snow begins 6 to 11 inches through Thursday evening. Morgantown, West Virginia, Thursday morning, 4 a.m., snow begins 6 to 12 inches through Thursday evening. Cumberland, Maryland, Thursday morning, 5 a.m., snow begins 7 to 13 inches through Thursday evening. Hagerstown, Maryland, Thursday morning, 6 a.m., snow begins 5 to 10 inches through Thursday evening. Frederick, Maryland, Thursday morning, 7 a.m., snow begins 6 to 11 inches through Thursday evening. Dover, Delaware, Thursday morning, 8 a.m., snow begins mixing with rain by afternoon 3 to 6 inches before changeover. Salisbury, Maryland, Thursday morning, 9 a.m., snow begins mixing with rain by late morning 2 to 4 inches before changeover. Ocean City, Maryland, Thursday morning, 10 a.m., mostly rain with brief snow at onset, minor accumulation less than 1 inch. Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, Thursday morning, 9 a.m., mostly rain with brief snow at onset, minor accumulation less than 1 inch. Let me now cover the major cities in the Central and Mountain West that have not been detailed yet. Billings, Montana. Wednesday morning, 8 a.m., snow begins 7 to 13 inches through Thursday morning. Temperatures drop to 10 below zero. Thursday night, wind chills 30 below. Great Falls, Montana. Wednesday morning, 6 a.m. Snow begins 8 to 15 inches through Thursday morning. Temperatures drop to 15 below zero. Thursday night, wind chills 40 below. Missoula, Montana. Wednesday morning, 10 a.m. Snow begins 6 to 12 inches through Thursday morning. Butte, Montana. Wednesday morning, 8 a.m. Snow begins 8 to 16 inches through Thursday morning. Helena, Montana. Wednesday morning, 7 a.m. Snow begins 7 to 14 inches through Thursday morning. Casper, Wyoming. Tuesday evening, 6 p.m. Snow begins 9 to 16 inches through Wednesday evening. Blizzard conditions Wednesday morning through Wednesday afternoon. Laramie, Wyoming. Tuesday evening, 5 p.m. Snow begins 10 to 18 inches through Wednesday evening. Interstate 80 closed for extended period. Rock Springs, Wyoming. Tuesday evening, 6 p.m. Snow begins 8 to 15 inches through Wednesday evening. Jackson, Wyoming. Tuesday evening, 7 p.m. Snow begins 12 to 20 inches through Wednesday night. Mountain passes closed. Pocatello, Idaho. Wednesday morning, 8 a.m. Snow begins 7 to 14 inches through Thursday morning. Idaho Falls, Idaho. Wednesday morning, 7 a.m. Snow begins 8 to 16 inches through Thursday morning. Twin Falls, Idaho. Wednesday morning, 9 a.m. Snow begins 5 to 11 inches through Wednesday evening. Ogden, Utah. Tuesday night, 11 p.m. Snow begins 8 to 15 inches through Wednesday night. Provo, Utah. Tuesday night, 11 p.m. Snow begins 7 to 14 inches through Wednesday night. St. George, Utah. Wednesday morning, 10 a.m. Rain and snow. Snow levels to 4,000 feet. Valley floor, mostly rain. Flagstaff, Arizona. Wednesday morning, 10 a.m. Snow begins 8 to 15 inches through Wednesday night. Prescott, Arizona. Wednesday late morning, 11 a.m. Snow begins 4 to 8 inches through Wednesday evening. Tucson, Arizona. Wednesday afternoon, rain with snow in the mountains above 6,000 feet. Valley stays rain. El Paso, Texas. Wednesday afternoon, 2 p.m. Rain and snow. Snow levels to 4,000 feet. Valley floor. Mostly rain with brief mixing. Santa Fe, New Mexico. Wednesday afternoon, 1 p.m. Snow begins 5 to 10 inches through Thursday morning. Taos, New Mexico. Wednesday afternoon, 1 p.m. Snow begins 8 to 15 inches through Thursday morning. Farmington, New Mexico. Wednesday morning, 11 a.m. Snow begins 6 to 12 inches through Wednesday evening. Durango, Colorado. Tuesday evening, 8 p.m. Snow begins 8 to 16 inches through Wednesday evening. Mountain passes, extremely dangerous. Grand Junction, Colorado. Tuesday evening, 9 p.m. Snow begins 5 to 11 inches through Wednesday afternoon. Pueblo, Colorado. Tuesday evening, 6 p.m. Snow begins 6 to 12 inches through Wednesday afternoon. Colorado Springs, Colorado. Tuesday evening, 6 p.m. Snow begins 7 to 14 inches through Wednesday afternoon. Fort Collins, Colorado. Tuesday evening, 5 p.m. Snow begins 8 to 15 inches through Wednesday afternoon. Boulder, Colorado. Tuesday evening, 5 p.m. Snow begins 9 to 17 inches through Wednesday afternoon. Now let us cover major cities in the West that have not been detailed. Spokane, Washington. Tuesday evening, 8 p.m. Snow begins 6 to 12 inches through Wednesday evening. Yakima, Washington. Tuesday evening, 9 p.m. Snow begins 4 to 8 inches through Wednesday afternoon. Bellingham, Washington. Tuesday evening, 7 p.m. Rain begins heavy rain. Wednesday, 2 to 4 inches. Olympia, Washington. Tuesday evening, 7 p.m. Rain begins heavy rain. Wednesday, 2 to 4 inches. Tacoma, Washington. Tuesday evening, 6:30 p.m. Rain begins heavy rain. Wednesday, 2 to 4 inches. Everett, Washington. Tuesday evening, 6 p.m. Rain begins heavy rain. Wednesday, 2 to 4 inches. Salem, Oregon. Tuesday evening, 7 p.m. Rain begins heavy rain. Wednesday, 2 to 3 inches. Eugene, Oregon. Tuesday evening, 8 p.m. Rain begins heavy rain. Wednesday, 2 to 4 inches. Medford, Oregon. Tuesday evening, 9 p.m. Rain and snow mix begins. Snow levels 4,000 feet. Valley, mostly rain. Bend, Oregon. Tuesday evening, 8 p.m. Snow begins 8 to 16 inches through Wednesday night. Redding, California. Tuesday night, 11 p.m. Rain begins heavy rain. Wednesday, 2 to 4 inches snow in mountains. Fresno, California. Wednesday morning, 6 a.m. Rain begins 1 to 2 inches snow in Sierra above 5,000 feet. Bakersfield, California. Wednesday morning, 8 a.m. Rain begins ½ inch to 1.5 inches. Stockton, California. Wednesday morning, 2 a.m. Rain begins 2 to 3 inches. Modesto, California. Wednesday morning, 3 a.m. Rain begins 1.5 to 3 inches. Santa Rosa, California. Tuesday night, 10 p.m. Rain begins 3 to 5 inches heavy at times. Wednesday, Oakland, California. Tuesday night, 11 p.m. Rain begins 2 to 4 inches. Wednesday, San Jose, California. Wednesday morning, midnight rain begins 2 to 4 inches. Monterey, California. Wednesday morning, 1 a.m. rain begins 1.5 to 3.5 inches. Salinas, California. Wednesday morning, 1 a.m. rain begins 1 to 3 inches. Santa Barbara, California. Wednesday morning, 6 a.m. rain begins 1 to 3 inches. Ventura, California. Wednesday morning, 7 a.m. rain begins 1 to 2.5 inches. Riverside, California. Wednesday morning, 9 a.m. rain begins 1 to 2 inches. San Bernardino, California. Wednesday morning, 9 a.m. rain begins 1 to 2 inches. Snow in mountains above 5,000 feet. Anaheim, California. Wednesday morning, 10 a.m. rain begins 1 to 2 inches. Long Beach, California. Wednesday morning, 10 a.m. rain begins 1 to 2 inches. Pasadena, California. Wednesday morning, 9 a.m. rain begins 1.5 to 3 inches. Glendale, California. Wednesday morning, 9 a.m. rain begins 1.5 to 3 inches. Santa Clarita, California. Wednesday morning, 8 a.m. rain begins 1.5 to 3.5 inches. Oxnard, California. Wednesday morning, 7 a.m. rain begins 1 to 2.5 inches. Carson City, Nevada. Tuesday night, 11 p.m. snow begins 10 to 18 inches through Wednesday night. Elko, Nevada. Tuesday evening, 8 p.m. snow begins 8 to 16 inches through Wednesday evening. Ely, Nevada. Tuesday evening, 9 p.m. snow begins 9 to 17 inches through Wednesday evening. Now let us look at the major cities across the plains and south that have not been fully detailed. Wichita, Kansas. Sunday evening, 5 p.m. snow begins 5 to 9 inches through Monday morning, transitions to mix Monday morning. Topeka, Kansas. Sunday evening, 6 p.m. snow begins 6 to 10 inches through Monday morning. Lawrence, Kansas. Sunday evening, 6 p.m. snow begins 6 to 11 inches through Monday morning. Manhattan, Kansas. Sunday evening, 5 p.m. snow begins 5 to 9 inches through Monday morning. Salina, Kansas. Sunday afternoon, 4 p.m. snow begins 6 to 11 inches through Monday morning. Hutchinson, Kansas. Sunday afternoon, 4 p.m. snow begins 5 to 9 inches through Monday morning. Dodge City, Kansas. Sunday afternoon, 3 p.m. snow begins 4 to 8 inches through Sunday evening. Garden City, Kansas. Sunday afternoon, 2 p.m. snow begins 3 to 7 inches through Sunday evening. Liberal, Kansas. Sunday afternoon, 2 p.m. snow begins 3 to 6 inches through Sunday evening. Lincoln, Nebraska. Sunday afternoon, 2 p.m. snow begins 6 to 11 inches through Monday morning. Grand Island, Nebraska. Sunday afternoon, 1 p.m. snow begins 5 to 10 inches through Monday morning. North Platte, Nebraska. Sunday afternoon, noon, snow begins 5 to 9 inches through Sunday evening. Kearney, Nebraska. Sunday afternoon, 1 p.m. snow begins 5 to 9 inches through Monday morning. Scottsbluff, Nebraska. Sunday morning, 10 a.m. snow begins 6 to 12 inches through Sunday evening. Sioux City, Iowa. Sunday afternoon, 3 p.m. snow begins 6 to 11 inches through Monday morning. Waterloo, Iowa. Sunday afternoon, 4 p.m. snow begins 6 to 12 inches through Monday morning. Dubuque, Iowa. Sunday afternoon, 5 p.m. snow begins 7 to 13 inches through Monday afternoon. Iowa City, Iowa. Sunday afternoon, 4 p.m. snow begins 6 to 11 inches through Monday morning. Ames, Iowa. Sunday afternoon, 3 p.m. snow begins 6 to 11 inches through Monday morning. Mason City, Iowa. Sunday afternoon, 2 p.m. snow begins 7 to 12 inches through Monday morning. Joplin, Missouri. Sunday evening, 7 p.m. snow begins mixing with sleet. Overnight, 3 to 6 inches of snow before mixing ice accumulation 1/10 to 1/4 inch. Springfield, Missouri. Sunday evening, 7 p.m. snow begins 4 to 8 inches through Monday morning. Columbia, Missouri. Sunday evening, 8 p.m. snow begins 6 to 10 inches through Monday morning. Jefferson City, Missouri. Sunday evening, 8 p.m., snow begins 6 to 11 inches through Monday morning. Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Sunday evening, 9 p.m., snow begins mixing with sleet. Monday morning, 4 to 7 inches of snow before mixing. Jonesboro, Arkansas. Sunday evening, 8 p.m., snow begins mixing with sleet and freezing rain overnight. 2 to 4 inches of snow before mixing ice accumulation, 1/8 to 1/4 inch. Fayetteville, Arkansas. Sunday evening, 7 p.m. snow begins 4 to 7 inches through Monday morning. Fort Smith, Arkansas. Sunday evening, 7 p.m. snow begins mixing with sleet overnight. 3 to 6 inches of snow before mixing ice 1/10 to 1/4 inch. Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Sunday evening, 9 p.m. snow begins mixing with sleet and freezing rain overnight. 2 to 4 inches snow before mixing ice 1/8 to 1/2 inch. Texarkana, Arkansas. Sunday evening, 8 p.m. Snow begins mixing with sleet and freezing rain overnight. 2 to 4 inches snow before mixing ice 1/10 to 1/4 inch. Shreveport, Louisiana. Sunday night, 10 p.m. Rain begins with brief period of sleet, possible minimal winter impacts. Monroe, Louisiana. Sunday night, 10 p.m. Freezing rain possible. Early Monday morning, ice less than 1/10 inch. Alexandria, Louisiana. Monday morning, 6 a.m. Rain begins. No winter weather. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Monday morning, 7 a.m. Rain begins. No winter weather. Lafayette, Louisiana. Monday morning, 8 a.m. Rain begins. No winter weather. Lake Charles, Louisiana. Monday morning, 7 a.m. Rain begins. No winter weather. Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Sunday night, 11 p.m. Rain begins with brief sleet. Possible minimal winter impacts. Meridian, Mississippi. Sunday night, 10 p.m. Rain and sleet mix. Brief icing possible less than 1/10 inch. Tupelo, Mississippi. Sunday evening, 9 p.m. Snow begins changing to sleet and freezing rain overnight. 2 to 4 inches snow before mixing ice 1/10 to 1/4 inch. Greenville, Mississippi. Sunday night, 11 p.m. Rain with brief freezing rain. Possible minimal icing. Vicksburg, Mississippi. Sunday night, 11 p.m. Rain with brief sleet. Possible minimal winter impacts. Columbus, Mississippi. Sunday night, 10 p.m. Snow begins mixing with sleet. Overnight, 2 to 3 inches snow before mixing ice less than 1/8 inch. Gulfport, Mississippi. Monday morning, 8 a.m. Rain begins. No winter weather. Biloxi, Mississippi. Monday morning, 8 a.m. Rain begins. No winter weather. Huntsville, Alabama. Sunday night, 10 p.m. Snow begins changing to sleet and freezing rain. Monday morning, 3 to 5 inches snow before mixing ice 1/8 to 1/4 inch. Decatur, Alabama. Sunday night, 10 p.m. Snow begins changing to sleet. Monday morning, 3 to 5 inches snow before mixing ice 1/10 to 1/4 inch. Florence, Alabama. Sunday night, 9 p.m. Snow begins mixing with sleet. Monday morning, 3 to 6 inches. Snow before mixing ice 1/8 to 1/4 inch. Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Sunday night, 11 p.m. Rain with brief period of sleet. Possible Monday morning minimal winter impacts. Montgomery, Alabama. Monday morning, 6 a.m. Rain begins. No winter weather. Mobile, Alabama. Monday morning, 8 a.m. Rain begins. No winter weather. Dothan, Alabama. Monday morning, 7 a.m. Rain begins. No winter weather. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Sunday night, 9 p.m. Snow begins mixing with sleet and freezing rain. Monday morning, 4 to 7 inches snow before mixing ice 1/8 to 1/4 inch. Knoxville, Tennessee. Sunday night, 9 p.m. Snow begins mixing with sleet. Monday morning, 4 to 8 inches snow before mixing ice 1/10 to 1/4 inch. Johnson City, Tennessee. Sunday night, 9 p.m. Snow begins 5 to 9 inches through Monday evening with higher amounts in mountains. Kingsport, Tennessee. Sunday night, 9 p.m. Snow begins 5 to 10 inches through Monday evening. Clarksville, Tennessee. Sunday night, 10 p.m. Snow begins mixing with sleet and freezing rain. Monday morning, 2 to 4 inches snow before mixing ice 1/8 to 1/4 inch. Jackson, Tennessee. Sunday night, 11 p.m. Rain with brief sleet, possible minimal winter impacts. Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Sunday night, 10 p.m. Snow begins mixing with sleet and freezing rain. Monday morning, 2 to 4 inches snow before mixing ice 1/10 to 1/4 inch. Asheville, North Carolina. Sunday night, 9 p.m. Snow begins 6 to 11 inches through Monday evening with mountain areas seeing 12 to 18 inches. Wilmington, North Carolina. Monday morning, 7 a.m. Rain with brief snow at onset less than 1 inch accumulation. Fayetteville, North Carolina. Monday morning, 6 a.m. Rain with brief period of snow 1 to 2 inches before changeover. Jacksonville, North Carolina. Monday morning, 8 a.m. Rain with brief light snow, possible minimal accumulation. Greenville, South Carolina. Monday morning, 5 a.m. Rain with brief snow, early 1 to 2 inches before changeover to rain. Columbia, South Carolina. Monday morning, 5 a.m. Rain with brief period of snow and sleet, 1 to 3 inches before changeover. Spartanburg, South Carolina. Sunday night, 11 p.m. Snow begins 3 to 6 inches before mixing with sleet and rain Monday morning. Florence, South Carolina. Monday morning, 6 a.m. Rain with brief snow, possible less than 1 inch. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Monday morning, 7 a.m. Rain, no winter weather. Augusta, Georgia. Monday morning, 6 a.m. Rain with brief light snow, possible, very early, minimal accumulation. Savannah, Georgia. Monday morning, 8 a.m. Rain, no winter weather. Columbus, Georgia. Monday morning, 7 a.m. rain, no winter weather. Macon, Georgia, Monday morning, 6 a.m. rain, no winter weather. Athens, Georgia, Monday morning, 5 a.m. rain with brief period of snow possible, early less than 1 inch accumulation. Gainesville, Georgia, Monday morning, 5 a.m. rain with brief snow possible less than 1 inch. Rome, Georgia, Monday morning, 4 a.m. snow begins changing to rain by Monday morning, 8 a.m., 1 to 3 inches before changeover. Dalton, Georgia, Sunday night, 11 p.m., snow begins changing to sleet and rain. Monday morning, 2 to 4 inches before mixing. Valdosta, Georgia, Monday morning, 9 a.m. rain, no winter weather. Tallahassee, Florida, Monday morning, 9 a.m. rain, no winter weather. Pensacola, Florida, Monday morning, 9 a.m. rain, no winter weather. Panama City, Florida, Monday morning, 9 a.m. rain, no winter weather. Jacksonville, Florida, Monday morning, 9 a.m. rain, no winter weather. Gainesville, Florida, Monday morning, 10 a.m. rain, no winter weather. Ocala, Florida, Monday morning, 11 a.m. rain, transitioning in from north, no winter weather. Daytona Beach, Florida, Monday morning, 11 a.m. rain, possible, no winter weather. This is after the Daytona 500 on Sunday. Orlando, Florida, Monday afternoon, noon, rain possible moving in from north, no winter weather. Tampa, Florida, Monday afternoon, 1 p.m. rain possible later in day, no winter weather. St. Petersburg, Florida, Monday afternoon, 1 p.m. rain possible, no winter weather. Sarasota, Florida, Monday afternoon, 2 p.m. rain possible, no winter weather. Fort Myers, Florida, Monday afternoon, 3 p.m. rain possible, late, no winter weather. Naples, Florida, Monday afternoon, 3 p.m. possible rain late, no winter weather. Miami, Florida, no impacts from this system. Weather remains warm and dry. Next cold front arrives Tuesday night, dropping temperatures from 80s to 60s, but no precipitation. Fort Lauderdale, Florida, no impacts from this system. Similar to Miami. West Palm Beach, Florida, no impacts from this system. Similar to Miami. Key West, Florida, no impacts from this system. Weather remains warm. Now let me cover remaining cities across the country. Anchorage, Alaska, separate weather systems throughout the week. Snow Tuesday night, 3 to 6 inches. Snow Thursday, 2 to 4 inches. Temperatures ranging from teens to 20s, not part of the main continental storm systems. Fairbanks, Alaska, extreme cold all week. Temperatures 20 to 30 below zero. Light snow. Wednesday, 1 to 3 inches. Wind chills 40 to 50 below zero. Juneau, Alaska, rain and snow mix. Tuesday through Thursday, snow levels 2,000 feet. Valley floor, mostly rain. Mountain snow, 6 to 12 inches. Honolulu, Hawaii, no winter weather. Breezy conditions Tuesday through Thursday with northeast winds 15 to 25 miles per hour. Scattered showers, mainly windward sides. Temperatures mid-70s to low 80s. San Juan, Puerto Rico, no winter weather, partly cloudy with isolated showers. Temperatures mid-70s to mid-80s. Now let me give you the critical safety information that could save your life. When winter storms hit, the #1 killer is not the snow itself. It is carbon monoxide poisoning from people running generators or car engines in enclosed spaces to stay warm. Every year, people die this way. If you lose power, never run a generator inside your home, garage, or basement. Never run your car in an attached garage, even with the door open. Carbon monoxide is odorless and kills within minutes. The second biggest killer is heart attacks from snow shoveling. If you are over 45, if you have any heart conditions, if you are not in good physical shape, do not shovel heavy snow. Hire someone, ask neighbors, wait for it to melt. It is not worth dying over. Every major snowstorm emergency rooms fill up with heart attack victims who were shoveling. Third, if you must travel in winter weather, keep an emergency kit in your car. Blankets, water, non-perishable food, flashlight, first aid kit, phone charger, sand or cat litter for traction. If you get stranded, stay with your vehicle. Run the engine 10 minutes every hour for heat, but make sure the exhaust pipe is clear of snow. Crack a window to prevent carbon monoxide buildup. Fourth, prepare your home before the storm hits. Bring in outdoor furniture that could blow away. Clear gutters and drains. Have flashlights and batteries ready. Fill bathtubs with water in case pipes freeze. Know how to shut off your water main if pipes burst. Have enough food and medications for at least 5 days in case you cannot get out. Fifth, check on elderly neighbors and relatives. They are the most vulnerable in power outages and extreme cold. A wellness check could save a life. Sixth, If power lines come down, stay at least 35 feet away and call 911 immediately. Never touch downed power lines or anything touching them. Assume they are live and deadly. 7th, watch for signs of frostbite and hypothermia. Frostbite symptoms include numbness, white or grayish skin, firm or waxy skin. Get inside immediately and warm the affected areas gradually. Hypothermia symptoms include shivering, confusion, drowsiness, slurred speech. This is a medical emergency. Call 911. 8th, if you lose power for extended periods, know where your community warming centers are. Most cities open schools, libraries, or community centers as warming shelters. Do not try to tough it out in a freezing home. You can die from hypothermia indoors. 9th, prevent frozen pipes by keeping cabinet doors open under sinks to allow warm air to circulate. Let faucets drip slightly to keep water moving. Keep thermostat at same temperature day and night. If pipes freeze, never use open flame to thaw them. Use hairdryer or heating pad. 10th, if you have a fireplace, make sure the flue is open before lighting a fire. Have your chimney inspected and cleaned before winter. Keep a fire extinguisher nearby. Never leave fires unattended. Now, what you should be doing right now today to prepare. If you have not already, go to the store and stock up on non-perishable food, water, batteries, flashlights, and any medications you need. Do this Saturday before the panic buying starts, Sunday. Do not wait until Sunday morning. Stores will be mobbed and shelves will be empty. Fill your car with gas. Gas stations may lose power or run out of fuel. Fill up Saturday. Charge all devices, phones, tablets, laptops, power banks. Charge everything fully before the storm hits. Withdraw some cash. ATMs may not work if power is out. Credit card readers may not work. Have cash on hand. Do laundry and dishes now. If power goes out, you want clean clothes and dishes. Fill tub with water for flushing toilets if water pressure is lost. Bring pets indoors. Prepare a safe space for them inside. Make sure you have enough pet food and medications. Clear gutters and downspouts now before ice forms. Clogged gutters can lead to ice dams and roof leaks. Move cars under cover if possible, or at least away from trees that could drop branches on them. Know how to manually open your garage door if the power is out. You may need to get your car out in an emergency. Test your generator if you have one. Make sure it works and you have adequate fuel. Only run generators outdoors away from windows and doors. Locate your water main shut-off valve in case pipes burst. Make sure you know how to turn off your water in an emergency. Review your insurance policy. Know what is covered and what is not. Take photos of your property before the storm for documentation if damage occurs. Create a communication plan with family members. Designate an out-of-state contact person who everyone can call to report their status if local communications are down. Sign up for emergency alerts from your local government. Most counties and cities have text or email alert systems for emergencies. If you take prescription medications, make sure you have enough to last at least a week. Call your pharmacy now if you need refills. If you use medical equipment that requires electricity, contact your power company to be put on the priority restoration list. Have a backup plan if power is out for extended periods. If you have small children, prepare activities and snacks they enjoy. Being stuck inside for days with bored kids is challenging. Have a plan. If you have elderly relatives or neighbors, check on them. Make sure they are prepared. Offer to help them get supplies, exchange phone numbers, and check in regularly during the storm. If you live in a rural area, you may be without power longer than urban areas. Prepare accordingly. Have alternative heating sources if safe. Have enough supplies to be self-sufficient for at least a week. If you live in an apartment or condo, know your building's emergency procedures. Where are the exits? Are there backup generators? Where are the utility shutoffs? Know these things before an emergency occurs. Now, as I close, I want to give you hope. Yes, this is a dangerous weather pattern. Yes, it will disrupt lives for days. Yes, it requires serious preparation, but we will get through it. Americans have faced worse and survived. Communities come together in times of crisis. Neighbors help neighbors. Strangers become friends. This is what we do. We adapt, we endure, we overcome. This storm will pass. Spring will come. Life will return to normal. But for now, for the next week, we need to be smart, be prepared, and be safe. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we will see this through together. Comment your location below, and I will provide you with updated forecasts as conditions change. Share this information with anyone who needs it, and stay safe out there, America. We will get through this together.